Get ready to match the stars. Gary Berghoff, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Madeline Rue, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game PM. And now here's the star of Match Game PM, Gene Raymer.
Thank you, Johnny Olsen and friends. Well, we're all old friends, aren't we?
We are.
I must say one thing. With Brett and Betty and Madeline all on the same show, gentlemen, our cup overfloweth, doesn't it?
Not to mention our ashtrays.
Well, my cup doesn't overflow quite as much as Betty and Madeline.
No details, please. No names, please. Would you like to say hello to our two players over here, Paul Ator and Sharon Ferris? There. All right, Paul.
Good evening.
Sharon. Now, would you please tell us a little bit about yourself, Sharon?
Well, I'm a housewife. I'm married. I have 2 little girls, and I'm a part-time student. And we like camping and water skiing, tennis, lots of sports.
You're an outdoorsy type girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Sharon, and good luck to you. Now, Paul, what about you? Where are you from and all that?
I'm from Trenton, Michigan. I'm an art teacher in high school. I am single, so I sublimate by traveling and collecting antiques.
There are better ways of doing it.
Not by sublimation.
He knows that's why he's single.
Good luck to you too, Paul. Now, I point out to both of you that you're going to be trying to match as many of our celebrities as you can, and the winner will go on to play the Big Money Super Match, which can pay off over $10,000. All right, Sharon, I'll ask you to make a selection here. Do you want A or B?
I'll have A, please.
A it is. Here we go. The nurse said, she said, that new surgeon used to be a basketball player. That's why he's in the operating room dribbling Mrs. Brown's blank. You don't believe that, but it says right there. That's why he's in the operating room dribbling Mrs. Brown's blank.
That surgeon used to be a basketball player.
He used to be a basketball player.
That's why he's in the operating room dribbling. Mrs. Brown.
Do you know what dribbling is?
Of course I do. It's when you go da-da-da-da-da.
That's what dribbling is.
I'd like to know what would he have been doing if
Have
he
you
had played
finished
football?
writing?
Yes.
Oh, that's splendid. There. All right. You finished there?
No.
I think I'll do the whole show from here.
Would you ask the art teacher if he thinks I have any talent?
The art teacher. Would you give that a grade?
I can tell you.
You'd grade A, B, C, D, or on a scale of 1 to 10?
Should better stick to dogs.
Stick to dogs. Oh, the light is on. There it is. Okay. Now, Sharon, the nurse said that new surgeon used to be a basketball player. That's why he's in the operating room dribbling Mrs. Brown's blank.
Appendix.
Appendix. That would be difficult, wouldn't it? Gary, what'd you say? She says appendix.
No, I'm sorry. I said kidney.
Kidney. All right, so far 1 appendix, 1 kidney. What do you offer, Brett?
Well, I ruminated about it for quite a while.
I'll bet you did.
And then I thought, I'll do a little play on words.
Yes.
And I said tum-tum.
Tum-tum.
You know, like tom-tom and tum-tum. So you kind of had to be right there in the operating room, I guess.
All right. Charles?
Does that rhyme with jum-jum?
No hostility. Joyce Brothers is not here today.
And he didn't even show up last week.
Right.
Heaven knows where he was.
I don't match, I'm sorry, dear. But it's a good title if someone wants to buy a movie, Dribbling Mrs. Brown's
Mrs. Brown's
Bladder.
bladder.
It's a nice sound, yeah.
I am dribbling Mrs. Brown's bladder.
Mrs. Brown's bladder. Okay, so far we've got a kidney, a bladder, an appendix. We could put together a whole person here.
It's a real fun show.
Yes, it is. That new surgeon used to be a basketball player, and that's why he's in the operating room dribbling Mrs. Brown's
Bladder.
Appendix. You said bladder.
Yeah.
Okay, we got 2 bladders. And you, sir, what do you say about this surgeon?
Well, she was having a cesarean.
Oh, she was.
You've heard the old expression.
Yes.
You have a beautiful, bouncing baby.
Oh.
That's the best answer.
That's how they got that phrase, yes. Okay.
What is it, a
3
boy or a
points.
girl? I don't know. He's still bouncing.
But seriously, folks.
Yeah, seriously, Betty.
Well, it took a lot of gall for this answer. Gallbladder.
Gallbladder.
Oh, I'm
Sharon,
glad
I'm
we're
sorry.
over
Now,
that
one appendix showed up there. Now, Paul, this is your first round question. Here's the way it goes. Willie said,
What'd he say?
when I joined this circus, I had no idea my job would be so horrible. Twice a day, I have to blank the fat lady.
What? And quit showbiz?
Twice a day, I have to blank the fat lady.
I didn't even know Willie was in the
Weird
set.
Willie or-
No, just plain Willie. Willie said, when I joined this circus, I had no idea my job would be so horrible.
Read
Twice-
his lips.
Twice a day, I have to blank the fat lady.
He can't hear you.
Twice a
I
day.
have to blank the fat lady.
Okay.
I read your lips the first time.
He's got the same job as that guy in the circus.
That's right.
Oh, wait a minute.
Terrific.
Wait a
Nothing
minute.
good.
Okay.
Lower tier is ready.
Okay, the lower tier is ready. Oh, good gravy. So is the upper.
All right.
Promises.
Now we're all set. Paul, Willie said when I joined this circus, I had no idea my job would be so horrible. Twice a day, I have to blank the fat lady.
Wash.
Wash the fat lady. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. A school teacher, a lonely man. I mean, washing a naked lady would be a horrible experience.
Fat one, yes.
Okay, Gary,
I knew that man looked familiar. We both worked in the same circus. I said bathe.
bathe.
Well, there's a book.
I'll do. That's one for you, Paul. Brett?
Hi, Gene.
Hello, darling. Speaking of fat ladies, what is it?
Bone thin.
Bone thin. No, you have a
Bone thin.
divine
Well,
figure.
Never
Yes,
been kissed.
Thank you. You should know.
Belongs to Andy Devine.
Oh, Helen, we were just joshing.
Yeah.
I said, it was sort of like bathing, except it's a little more strenuous. I said massage.
Oh,
Sort of like
Yeah, no.
kneading bread.
yeah, that's right. Now, Charles, we come to you, sir.
Are you an artistic art teacher?
An
Yes.
artistic art teacher.
I was always, as a child, artistic.
You haven't changed, honey.
So naturally, I put wash, but
What?
where does he do it?
Where? I don't know. Probably all over.
No, he has to go across town to the car wash. She walks through on all fours.
So, Paul, that's two for you. Okay, Madeline.
Yes.
I had no idea my job would be so horrible. Twice a day I have to blank the fat lady, and Paul said wash.
So did I.
So did you,
Yeah.
indeed. That's three for you, Paul. Now, Richard.
That's the old saying,
What's that?
clean mind, clean body.
Oh, yes.
Take your pick. Hey.
Babe. Okay. Four for Paul. Now, my dear.
I was always told to play hard but play clean, and I did not remember that at this point. I said he had to weigh the fat lady,
You had to weigh the fat lady.
and he didn't even walk
So
her.
there's the end of
We'll
round
teach
one.
you actually to criticize our art. Don't mind me saying so.
4-0 the score in favor of you, Paul. That's the end of round one. Round two coming up after this message. Hello there. Okay, push this button. Go to round two. Let's see. Paul, you're ahead, so you'll make the selection. Do you want A or B?
B.
B it is. Here we go. Let's see who plays here. Brett plays.
I don't.
And Betty. Just the two of you.
Before you read the question, would you like to look at the picture again and
And get it straight.
give an
I take
honest
it all
opinion?
back. It's great.
Isn't it a good picture? I thought.
Terrific. Yes. All
I
right, are you
don't
ready?
understand. She doesn't have any lights on, but only two people play.
No, we're playing with Paul.
What
This is
happened to
Paul's.
what's her name?
See, I got.
Well, he's ahead, so he goes first, you see.
Oh, I see.
That's the way we
We'll
do it.
explain the game to you one of these days.
What do you want?
She is.
What do
Is
you
this-
want from her? It's only her second year playing.
She'll get the hang of it sooner or later.
He's playing
I
match
get it
game
now.
63.
What did
Read,
Mrs.
Gracie.
Ludden say?
Are you ready?
Read the card, Gracie.
What'd you have in mind, honey?
Superman.
Oh, yes?
Superman said, the strangest thing happened. Ever since I was exposed to kryptonite, my blank glows in the dark. Big Brother is watching you.
Who said that?
Superman said
Oh,
that.
Superman said that.
Ever since I was exposed to kryptonite, my blank glows in the dark.
Lighting his way.
All right, Brett's ready, and Betty's ready, so we'll come on to Paul Ator. Superman said this, Paul, the strangest thing happened. Ever since I was exposed to kryptonite, my blank glows in the dark. Don't shake your head
Chest.
negative. Chest?
Yep. Big S on his chest.
Be nice with him. Be nice.
He said, wait a minute, there's some logic to that. He said the big S on his chest. And his chest, that whole area was inflamed and it was terrible.
They booed the last one.
What did you say, Brett?
I said, now I'm going to say it the way Fanny would say it.
How would Fanny say it?
Fanny would say, his ass was glowing in the dark.
Well,
See, I cannot take full credit for this
why?
because I made an ass of myself too.
Oh,
but
yes, of course,
It was
You
Richard's,
bet,
it was Richard's idea.
No, that's Paul.
Richard thought of it.
Well, with that answer, I guess, you could glow from both ends there. They take their pick there. Now, Sharon, you've really got your work cut out for you. You've got to match 6 celebrities to stay in the game and achieve a tie. Are you ready for this? Good luck to you. Here we go. Tonto, say...
Crazy about
Oh,
the horse.
Oh. Ooh.
Lone Ranger say what he mean by that.
He say, when Lone Ranger jump onto Silver, him get big surprise. Because me put blank on saddle. Everybody
I got
play. You, paleface, you right answer. And bring to my dressing room in person.
Read it again.
Yes, indeed. Tonto say, when Lone Ranger jump onto Silver, him get big surprise. Because me put blank on saddle.
She didn't mean that part. She meant the
Oh, the good.
Don't mean nothing.
All right, ready, here we go. Sharon Ferris. Tonto say, when Lone Ranger jump onto Silver, him get big surprise because me put blank on saddle.
Tax.
Tack on saddle. You say,
I don't know where they would find tax out there.
no?
Where they... Oh, well, I'm
They
assuming...
carry a toolbox.
Surprise the heck out of him?
I guess they put the shoes on with tax, don't they?
Yes, nails, tacks, and all that.
This is
didn't
really
have
interesting,
tax.
isn't it, folks? I'm sorry. I said sort of a natural attack, a cacti.
A cacti. That means Paul Ator wins again. What the rest of you have? Cactus, plant, greatest, it's a cottage. Congratulations to you, sir. You won't go faint. You stand by for a moment there. Paul says, I hope I don't faint. No. You all right? Take a deep breath, Paul.
And he'll hyperventilate.
Not you, Madeline. Paul there. Okay. Now, Sharon, we're going to have to say goodbye to you. It was a pleasure meeting you, my dear. We've got a gift for you. Sharon Ferris. Let's say goodbye to her.
Goodbye.
Now, Paul, you can get it all together here and think about what's going to come up here in a moment or so. This is where you have a go at the real big money, and we'll see how much you're going to win right after we see about these messages. Here's old Paul Lator. Are you ready, Paul?
I'm ready.
You got it all together. Now, it's time for the Big Money Super Match, where you can win over $10,000. Now, to do that, we have 2 audience matches for you. And whatever you win in these audience matches, you'll have a chance to multiply by 10. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here comes the first one. We polled a recent studio audience and got their best response to this. Gary Blank. Now, the answer that audience gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. Then if you match the next one, you get $250. If you team up with that bottom one, you get $100. Now, 3 of our celebrities are permitted to help. Whom do you call on?
Richard.
Richard?
Gary Cooper.
Gary Cooper.
Betty?
Betty White. What say you to that?
Gary Moore.
Gary Moore. Okay.
Gary.
Gary.
Say it, Gary. I'll say it. I'll stick
All
up
right,
for
I'll
it.
say it.
All
Gary,
right.
Indiana.
Gary.
That's not what he meant.
Well, Gary's not my real name. No, I'm only kidding.
Gary is your real name, isn't
Well,
it?
he knows the other one.
What?
But don't let him intimidate
Gary Grant.
No, listen. I think
I had it down, but I spelled it
Say
wrong.
it.
Charles was trying to get you to say Gary Berghoff because it was a studio audience that was in this building and you've been on the show and they probably would have said your name.
Well,
You're
you said
gonna
it. You said
embarrass
it
when
all.
they jump.
All right. What is it? What, we going to let that answer stand? Gary, Indiana?
Well, he can choose whatever.
Okay. It's up to you. We got Gary, Indiana, Gary Berghoff, Gary Cooper and Gary Moore. Do you want one of those or have you got a better one?
I think I'll go with Gary Berghoff.
I hope you'll be very happy.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm married. Oh, that's all.
Gary Berghoff is the one we are looking for. Isn't that interesting? Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. May we see the $100 response? Gary Berghoff! Congratulations right off the bat.
But if I do the show a little more, I'll be more famous.
All right, so that's very interesting. I suppose Cooper or Moore under the others there. Let's find out what's under the 250. Gary Moore is there. You think Gary Cooper's under the big one?
Yeah.
Okay, Earl, slide it. Gary Cooper is right. Now, Paul, you've won $100, which means that the least you'll be playing for is 10 times that amount, or $1,000. But remember, you have another audience match to go, and you can add to that. Here we go with the second audience match. Slide it, Earl. Prince of Blank. Now, the 5, the 250, and 100 stay the same, and now 3 celebrities once again, Paul. Prince of...
Richard?
Prince of Richard.
Prince of Wales.
Prince of Wales.
Brett?
Brett, have you got one?
What about the Prince of Darkness?
Prince of Darkness.
I believe that was in Hamlet, wasn't it?
Yes, of course, naturally.
And Charles?
Well, maybe they don't know
Charles,
about
have you
that
got
stuff.
one? The Prince of...
A fellow.
What?
What they used to say about me, he is a prince of a fellow.
Prince of a fellow.
The princess.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Charles?
Are you from Gary, Indiana?
No.
Tell me the truth.
When did they stop saying that about you,
About
Charles?
10 days ago.
I see. So you got Prince of Darkness, Prince of a Fellow, and the Prince of Wales. Paul, you want to choose one of those?
Prince of Wales.
Prince of Wales it is.
Prince of Peace.
That's what we're looking for. Now let's begin down at the bottom and see if the Prince of Wales is hiding under the $100 response. Prince of Darkness. That's
See, they
that's right.
laughed when I sat down to play.
Yeah. Prince of Wales. Let's see if it's under the $250 response.
No.
Prince of Peace. Aha.
Now, nobody ever heard that term that is watching this program.
I bet you.
Wrong.
Prince of Peace.
Last chance for the Prince of Wales. Here's the $500 response. Prince of Wales, congratulations, you got it. All right. Now, Paul, here's the way it goes. You won another $500. We multiply that by 10, which makes $5,000. We add that to the $1,000 you won previously. That gives you a pot of $6,000 to shoot for. Now, to collect, you're going to have to match one celebrity head-to-head. This will have to be exact, and it's time for you to choose one now.
Richard.
Okay, Richard, you get ready to write. Paul, you face me if you would, please. Ready? Here we go. Worth $6,000. Blank Run. R-U-N. Blank Run. I'll give you both accents. Blank Run. Blank Run. Okay, he's finished. Now, Paul, have you been thinking about an answer?
I have.
Have you got one you think will match Richard's?
Home run.
Home run.
the word.
Home run. You know, I've been racking my brain here trying to figure out what I said until you said home run. I didn't think of that one. I hope Richard thought of it, though. We'll find out right now, Richard, for $6,000.
I could only think of two. One is a show business term, dry run.
Dry run.
You know, the other was bull run.
Bull run. Yeah. Well,
Listen, I gave him Gary Cooper and he took Berghoff. Don't growl at me. I did the best I could for him. But home run is such a marvelous answer.
It is.
And I'm sorry to
It
say
is excellent.
it never occurred to me.
I didn't think of it either until he said it. It didn't occur to me. Did you think of it, audience?
Well, then give him $6,000.
Where were you when he needed you out there?
Sure, it's easy to think of it later on.
Okay, Paul, you've got a grand total of $600, and that ain't bad.
What's that?
As I was saying before this discount store microphone fell apart, and you didn't hear anything, I was congratulating Paul. He's won $600, and he's very happy about that. What are you going to do with that bundle?
Pay my way home.
Well, we congratulate you. You're a splendid fellow, a nifty kid, and a peachy dancer, isn't he?
Yes.
There's Paul Ator. Thank you very much, Paul. We congratulate you. Paul Ator. Goodbye. Now, before we go, I want to remind all of you here that he's on MASH, and he's very funny on that show, and that's a marvelous show. And she's on Mary Tyler Moore, and that's a terrific show, too. And you were all just splendid, and we should look forward to... And you're on all the time? Well, I hope so. Gene Rayburn for Match Game PM. Join us next time. Goodbye.
Some can...